Breaking news, guys. Former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, has declared his interest to contest for 2027 presidential election. But however, he said he would contest after consulting widely. So this leaves a loophole, an indication that he is not saying yes, he is not saying no. This has happened after wide consultations and people calling him out to come and contest for the presidential election of 2027. In a video from sources we have gathered, Goodluck Jonathan appears to be open-minded towards the idea of contesting for 2027 general election after consulting widely. According to him, watch this video.
My children, my brothers, and my sisters, first and foremost, let me welcome you to my office in Abuja here, and thank you for showing interest in your country. If you have no interest in the country, you will not bother to be here. So I can say that you are showing signs of being patriotic Nigerians. And I will encourage you to continue to be patriotic to the country. It's only patriotic citizens that build their nations. Unpatriotic citizens will destroy their nation, take the money to anywhere to enjoy their life. So you must be patriotic. And things are very, very clear. The key thing we need in this country is peace. So as young people, because most of you here, more than 80% of you are very young people. I don't even know how old some of you were when I was the president. But the key thing is peace in this country, and you will continue to advocate for that. And you continue to advocate for peaceful and credible elections in the country. Because if we don't have peaceful and credible elections, most good citizens will not want to bother to get involved in politics. And as youth, you will continue to advocate for that. It's very dear to us, peaceful elections. And indeed, you, as young people, must continue to be fully involved in the electoral processes, especially your right to vote. I've observed elections in about 14 or more African countries. Some have been there 2 times. And even Southeast Asia. Nigeria have the lowest turnout of elections in every election cycle. We have the highest voters apathy. And it shows as if people are not even interested in their elections. We have the worst, the least. I've never been to a country that has the low numbers we have, tens of percentage of voters. I think INEC need to do something about it, need to study it, get consultants to look at it, and what is the cause, and do something. As young people, you must be involved in the electoral process. If I ask how many of you have your voters' cards now, probably 50% of you don't even have voters' cards. And you're asking me to go and contest the election. So you must be patriotic, you must participate in the electoral process. Yes, you have asked me to come and contest the next elections. Presidential race is not a computer game. But I've heard you, and I will consult widely. But the most important thing is in Nigeria that the young people will have hope. In Nigeria that will plan for our grandchildren. These countries, people travel abroad to go and enjoy. These things don't happen overnight. Leaders after leaders plan for the grandchildren and build their country. So every year you see things being added and added until they are in this kind of semi-paradise world they enjoy. The Jackpot syndrome in Nigeria has to stop. The highest level of disdain shown to Nigerian youths abroad has to stop. Even African countries that we help, African countries that even when we are students, parts of our scholarship monies we are contributing to solve problems in those countries, are treating Nigerians as if we are all a bunch of idiots and criminals. Because probably we leaders have not been able to build our country, give hope to our young people, and even attract others to come here and work. This is the task that face all Nigerian leaders. These things could be done by any other person, may not necessarily be Jonathan. But I've heard you, I will consult, and probably, of course, the race is getting close.
Your Excellency,
Yes.
for many Nigerians within their early 20s and below, it sounds like music to their ears that Nigeria was once the largest economy under your watch. Don't you feel the weight on your shoulder to accede the request of these Nigerians to contest for the presidency of 2027 again?
I thank you. I've heard them, just like I said. You must have heard me. I said that contesting presidency is not a computer game. I have heard from the young people. I will consult. I cannot just wake up and say I want to be the president of Nigeria again. But I'm telling you that I will consult. If there's need to, fine, I will. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mike. So, my children, my brothers, my sisters, thank you so much. God bless. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Sources have disclosed that the former president of Nigeria, His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan, has also indicated his interest of joining the NDC, the Nigerian Democratic Congress. However, it is very worrying trying to consider his earlier statement of consulting before declaring to run for presidency and the interest of joining the NDC. People have come out to say on which platform or party will Goodluck Jonathan contest for presidency. This is very worrisome because speculations have also rise, and we are seeing that there will be a lot of dramatic move in the coming days. Recently, you would agree with me that President Goodluck Jonathan, former president, visited Hasso Villa, visited the State House to see President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So you will agree with me that he is very close to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his own statesman. And Goodluck Jonathan is from Bayelsa State, which places him in a very critical point in time like this, because the national leader and founder of Nigeria's Democratic Congress, NDC, Senator Seraki Dixon, is also from Bayelsa State. So this posed a question. Since the former president is close to Tinubu, is he going to remain, apolitical and non-partisan and keep maintaining peace? Or is he going to defect to the NDC to cause destabilization, or defect to the NDC to support the presidential ambition of the South and his eminent friend, Peter Obi and Kwankwaso? Situations like this are not very clear. It poses a lot of questions to why former president Goodluck Jonathan has really come out to make statements like this. In the past, President Goodluck Jonathan, former president, has received a lot of call-out and nomination to contest for president, but he has always remained silent. But this time, he has actually made clarifications that, however, he will consider that after consulting widely, this leaves a gap, a puzzle, a suspense in the political space, because we do not know what to expect in the coming days.